Hi guys, back with another video. But before I start, I just want to say during this crazy time to just stay encouraged, enjoy the time you have with your loved ones, and stay safe. So this is my review actually on the second episode of Amazing Stories. It's actually your reboot show from the 80s from Steven Spielberg. And this is the second episode. So far, I will say that these episodes, they're good. It's nothing that is wowing me, but it's still good. It's very entertaining. And I'm a little bit biased because I'm a huge fan of the series on Netflix, the Black Mirror shows. And I love just stories that are out of this world and things like that. But Black Mirror is more, I guess you can say it's more adult, more rated R. And I'm trying to compare Amazing Stories to that. Amazing Stories is the PG version of Black Mirror. So let's just keep that in mind. So I try to think about that when I go in. So the second episode was good. And I'll say too that I'm not someone that gets too technical with things. Like I don't sit and write down every little thing because I feel like when you're watching something, then you're trying to find something wrong. And it's just, for me, it's just like, it's very simple. Did I enjoy it or did I not? Maybe one or two things may take me out of it, and that's what I'm going to review it on. But overall, I try to do an overall where you entertain. So the second episode is called The Heat, and it was good. It was okay. It was cute. Overall, it was cute. It's about two best friends, and they are in track, and one is really naturally inclined. Like, she's just very fast. She doesn't have to work too hard. Whereas the other friend, she has to try really, really hard just to be like on average level. So one night they decide to go out. The one friend that's just kind of like, oh, that's not as good as the other one, she basically is like, listen, I need to get some sleep. I need to get some rest. And I guess they get into this little argument because I don't want to give you too much of it, but they get into this argument, and the one friend that's like, I need rest, I need sleep, she kind of runs off and gets mad at the other friend. So her friend chases her after her, but gets hit by a car. So this is where I'm very intrigued because I love stories that where basically she dies. She's her soul is kind of like in between, like in the world. She's traveling the world, and she just kind of like, or this city or town or whatever, and she goes to her own funeral. So I love stories like that where people are like, hey, I'm here, I'm not dead, I love it. It was cute. And the only way she could connect with her friend is when they were running at the same time. So she's basically trying to tell her, because she found out who hit her, and she's trying to tell her, where to go and what to do. And so what I found interesting also is that she's also trying to help her friend get to where she needs to be. And she feels like if she helps her friend, that'll be a way for her to finally ascend or something like that. The only thing that really threw me off, I just don't like when stories, for the most part, it was all in her head. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. I'll put that in the subject. But yeah, it was kind of all in her head, depending on how you look at it. It was going one way, but it went a totally different way. And I'm fine with the choice that they made, but it's just like, I just was like, I just don't like stories that do that. Overall, it was still good. It was still a good show. I love the fact that they had fresh faces. I don't really like to see the same actors over and over again. These girls acted really good. It was okay. It's definitely one that I would recommend seeing, especially if you already invested in the first one. The second one is worth watching, and I can't wait for the third episode. So I'm looking forward to these. But that episode was okay. It could have been a little better here or there. Some of the writing was just kind of like, okay, but the overall concept was really good. Was really, really good. I think you should check it out. Just want to tell you guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share if you care, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.